From our studios at historic Arnold's Park Amusement Park, it's Okoboji Broadcast with Jeff Thee. Welcome to Okoboji Broadcast, everybody. I'm Jeff Thee, coming to you from our studios right here, historic Arnold's Park Amusement Park. I am so pleased to have here with me today, in person, Michael Burke, Ruth Burke, Stevens College, Okoboji Summer Theater. Welcome home, guys.
Oh,
welcome home.
Thank you. We appreciate that so much.
Oh my goodness! What if I said what a year it's been? Would that doesn't even encompass
It doesn't
what has
cover
been.
it. We just keep saying, "What a time! What a time!" And now our new mantra is, "Let's do this."
Let's do it. Let's get back at
That's
it.
where we're at.
How were things at college this year?
College did very well. Lots of adjusting and being responsive. The students were excited to come back last fall, so we did a combination of students who were on campus and also learning virtually.
Right.
And Mike can speak to that. He was teaching several classes, but it seemed as though our students were eager to get out of their COVID homes and back on campus.
Oh,
so
yes.
the majority of our students were on campus, which was really wonderful. And the theater and performing arts were able to do classes with masks on, and we did lots of virtual performances.
Michael, was that important to get back to that in person, even with masks and everything? You know, I think about someone with theater. I mean, it's so much of the personal contact and interacting and so forth that you can't with one of these things.
Right.
You can't get.
We tried a number of things, and our faculty really stepped up and tried some different kinds of virtual work. But we did a lot of in-person rehearsals, and tried a variety of things. We had screens made. We had masks that were clear. We had masks that were built for singers. Just a little bit of everything, and everybody adapted. I think the key was to keep everybody busy.
Yeah.
And at least feel like they were having that relationship and getting that experience with the faculty. And so keep that moving forward. That just helped everybody. We knew it wasn't the same.
Yeah.
But it felt like, you know, you were participating in something and still gaining knowledge and improving your skill set, moving towards hopefully coming back.
Boy, innovation, if there was a word that encompassed this entire thing, innovation truly, and with even certain masks for singers. I mean, my goodness, what you had to think of.
Exactly. It turned out very well. I mean, it was new and different for all of us. It showed the students how you have to be adaptable. We all had to be adaptable as well, and we all sort of did it together.
Yeah.
Helped, I think, immensely with the resilience of, you know, when you run up against an obstacle, can you overcome it? And I think that really helped all the students in the short term, but it's going to help them in the long term as well.
Yeah, I mean, that very being innovative just absolutely became a key to life. And no matter what your walk of life is, what business, what you do, where you learn, innovativeness just made us be able to survive this thing.
Yeah, it was terrific. It's been great, and now they're raring to go. They're excited.
I have
how soon can we be there is the question. How soon can we get there? So we've got a couple of kids coming up, about a handful coming up for preseason work to help get the place freshened up and cleaned up. And then we'll add everybody on June 18th, and we'll be rolling towards the season.
Oh, and I know it's a shortened season, but you know, you could tell by the reaction that Okoboji Summer Theater will be here again. Not just the reaction here amongst our locals, but from our many thousands and thousands of visitors. Can you fathom exactly? Does it get to you? Oh my goodness! It is important what we do there.
Yeah, it's just been amazing, the response and how grateful people have been, and they're really expressing that and stepping forward and wanting to support us and saying we understand that you can't come back 100%, but we'll do whatever you need us to do, and we want to be there. And I think we picked a pretty vibrant season. Our students are ready to get back at it, and they are creative and energetic and ready to do live performance. We'll be doing some safety precautions during the rehearsal period, but I think just getting in front of a live audience is going to be a new experience for our students. But the patrons are more than ready.
Oh yeah.
They're more than ready, and so I'm feeling all that love, and we're just ready to get back at it, and I'm excited.
I think there's a lot of love that you don't even know about.
I hope they come and show it to us all summer.
They will indeed. And you talk about the importance for the students. I mean, this is their quest. This is their passion to be in the theater, and it's important for their experience and what they gain here. But it's also the fact that summer stock theaters are not what the wide that used to be. I mean, this is one of the few now.
It moves along at a robust clip.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be a little bit of a shift. So we gave the students a little extra time on the front end to get ready for the first show, and just to be ready to make that transition. Because once we get started, it's a pretty solid schedule that hasn't changed a great deal since the late 50s. Yeah. And we just keep them moving right along. And it seems to me, and he can chime in on this, that performing arts students really don't love being idle. They might say they do, but I don't think that's true. And so I think once we get going and everybody makes that transition to being back in rehearsal and being back with the group and then being in front of a live audience, it'll be very energizing for all of us.
Oh yeah, that adrenaline, that excitement of performing in front of a live audience. You may tremble up to the point where you walk on stage, and then it comes alive.
And it's going to be almost 2 years since we've been here.
My goodness.
And so we just can't have that anymore. We're not doing that again.
No.
We don't want to do that again. So we did make that choice to do 6 main stage productions.
Right.
We're going to do 3 comedies and 3 musicals. We have some very talented musical theater students and some acting students who have got great comedic chops. And then we're partnering with the Pearson Lakes Art Center to do outdoor Boji Bantam productions.
Oh yes, yeah.
And so that felt like the right thing to do. They have an amphitheater on the north end of the art center, and they were more than happy to partner with us, and we feel like that's a great solution to be able to continue the children's theater piece of our equation.
And you can spread things out. You're not in the little Bantam there, and
Absolutely. And we'll get back to that. We do actually have a Bantam partnership we wanted to let you know about. We're going to be connecting with Imagine Iowa.
Yes.
And we are going to be doing a mural on the eastern edge of the Boji Bantam building in June. So it'll be a lot of fun. There's several murals going on here in town, and we are fortunate to become one of them.
They've got some wonderful artists doing some things throughout the region. It's so cool. The Okoboji Summer Theater gets to take part of it too. And,
it'll be very exciting. It'll be happening throughout the end of June.
Okay.
And it's a beautiful piece. Mike can talk a little bit about the piece if you want to.
Well, it's a large piece. That's a large wall. It's going to be very evocative of all things Iowa, plants and insects and butterflies and dragonflies. It's really vibrant. It's going to draw a lot of attention, not only to the summer theater, but just to the beautification of the area that's been going on, that's continuing to go on everywhere. And again, sort of that arts center area of us, the arts center, it's really a great piece that's going to add to that.
Yeah, that really is kind of our arts section of the Iowa Great Lakes, isn't it?
We call it the Creative Corridor.
I love that.
And then the folks on the bike and running path in front of us will be able to enjoy it, and it might be a new selfie spot in addition to our beautiful gardens.
There you go.
We have, I was going to mention our Okoboji Summer Theater volunteer group. There's several of them already hard at work. It's raining today, which is why we're happy to be inside, but they're already working on planting and making a beautiful space out front and getting it right back where it was 2 years ago.
Wow. Yeah, it's almost like going through a little bit of a time vortex of, there was 2 years ago, and it's now.
We did make sure that last year we did just enough to make sure it didn't go completely dormant and lose, how all the work that's gone into that for more than a decade.
Right.
And I'm sure it will be in its full glory very soon. So.
Looking so forward to seeing it. And what season are we on?
We are doing 63.
63.
That would have been last year, and we didn't do it, so we're doing it again. So
63.1?
Yeah, exactly. 0.2 maybe. Yeah, exactly. So 63rd season, and we're just grateful to keep trucking right along. Yeah. A lot of nonprofits have struggled, and we are happy to just get back on that horse and let's do this.
Yeah, and we're riding that horse. From being down, we're riding it and having summer theater back here, Stevens College, your kids, is a big part of what keeps us stable here. And
thank you.
We just love it so much and love when you can come back. So look forward to season number 63 and get going again right around 1st of July. Right?
The first show is going to be opening Tuesday, July 6th, and then every Tuesday after that, all the way to the end. And people can look at our website for lots of details, okobojisummertheater.org. And we have lots of rooms still on Thursdays and Friday nights.
Yeah.
And we just hope to keep rolling along and inviting people to our property and enjoy live performance once again.
We'll fill up those seats.
We will. We will. Thank you.
All right. Thank you again for being here with me.
Absolutely.
Michael, Ruth, and Burke here again from Stevens College. Okoboji Summer Theater coming back season number 63. We're so glad to have them back here. We're riding that horse. Everything's getting better. We want to thank them for joining us. We thank you for watching us right here on our Okoboji broadcast. Okoboji broadcast from the studios at historic Arnold's Park Amusement Park is brought to you by the Scott Troutman State Farm Agency in Spirit Lake, Pure Fishing in Spirit Lake, Last Touch Painting and Cleaning, providing interior, exterior, house painting, and professional cleaning services in Spirit Lake. Quest Wealth Management, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services. Advisor Jan Spielman, AJ Spielman, and Erica Wachholz. Ducky's Marine and Motorsports Repair in Spirit Lake. Bank Midwest, dream big, plan wisely, live well. Lakes Regional Healthcare and Avera Partner. Ruth Locker at the Lake, where carnivores are welcome on Hill Avenue in Spirit Lake. Beck Engineering in Spirit Lake. Be Radiant Laser Skin Studio in the Okoboji Plaza in Okoboji.